Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you the Bullshit Detector reading. I haven't done this reading in about 2 months, but it's actually one of my favorites, and I hope to be able to implement it at least twice a month on my YouTube channel, a general bullshit detector reading and a bullshit detector reading in love, okay? So hopefully that's something I will be able to maintain. I definitely feel like I can maintain it at least once a week. At least once a month, on top of the twin flame readings every Sunday and messages from your person every Monday. Okay, and then I do basically a monthly energy check-in between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and I also do a conversation between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay, so I do have a variety of different readings that I do offer on my YouTube channel. All right, guys. So please remember that this is a general reading. So it could apply to your love life. It could apply to your home life. It could apply to your work life, okay? So it will be up to you to decipher, oh, hey, is this my work life, or is it, an integration of both, okay? Because it could be. So what we're going to look at first is the problem, okay? The lie, the truth, and then the solution, okay? What's the solution going to be? Sorry, I'm just doing my normal, I have this weird ritual that I have to put on lotion before I get started in all my readings. So it's kind of like chapstick on your lips. For some reason, every time I do readings, I have to put on lotion. So let me go ahead and take a sip of water. Grab your tea, grab your coffee. If you're watching me in the evening, grab you a glass of wine. Okay, some people may be morning drinkers, okay? Okay, here we go. Oh, here's the problem. The problem is the Nine of Swords energy. The problem is telling me that somebody is worried. They have a lot of anxiety, or they have a lot of fears. So the problem could be fear that's creating anxiety and worry, okay? This is a mental conflict, okay? So the problem could be somebody could be mentally conflicted because they are having mental health issues as well, okay? So definitely putting that out there. Sorry, I'm walking away because I moved something that I need. Okay, so sorry, I'm like all over the place today. So there's definitely some type of conflict here with the Nine of Swords energy. If this is air energy, mental energy, so this is in the thoughts, this could be, the problem could also be insomnia, not being able to sleep. The problem could also be that you're overthinking. They're overthinking. Something is being overly thought out, and it's creating anxiety, it's stirring up fear, and it's creating more worry. Yep, look at that. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is connected to the individual. So this could be you, the viewer, having these issues. There is something that you are either in denial about, or for some reason you don't want to see it, okay? And whatever you don't want to see is creating anxiety, it's creating fear, it's making you feel paralyzed, like you can't move forward, you're feeling stuck. And unfortunately, this is being created by you, yourself, okay? This is paralysis of analysis, being on that egoic thinking hamster wheel and coming up with your own scenarios through overthinking, okay? Which puts added fear onto you, making you feel like you have no choice, like you just feel stagnant, like you just feel trapped and stuck in your current position, whatever position it is. It could be that you feel like the problem is money, you don't have enough money, and you can't do the things that you need. And it may be a valid truth. No one's saying that your truth is not valid. Like if you're struggling financially, that's true for you on an individual basis. However, that thought is keeping you stuck from moving forward because you're not moving beyond the thought. You know, you're not figuring the solution. You're not figuring out how to move forward. You're just stuck on the hamster wheel, and that's creating a problem. Oh my goodness. The Nine of Swords again. Wow. Nine of Swords, and Eight of Swords. Yeah, the problem is that you are way up in your head. Somebody is really suffering a lot from worry, suffering a lot from somebody. Listen, somebody could really be having some major mental health issues here, to be honest with you. So, depression, I can't diagnose people, and I want to be mindful of what I say, because I do know that at times I'll have listeners who are not in the best state of mind, and sometimes they'll want to project their pain onto my readings, and then they need to find somebody else to blame. So be mindful, okay? There is some definitely depression, worry, insomnia, a lot of fear. It's being created by you, okay? If this reading is not about you, if you're not listening to this reading for yourself, but you're listening to this reading about somebody else, and this is exactly where they're at mentally right now, okay? And they are really up in their head, and they feel very trapped and stuck, and it's paralyzing them from not seeing the truth, from not being able to move forward, okay? So moving on to the lie, the Fool. The lie is somebody doesn't believe that they can have a new beginning. That's the lie, because we have a 0 point here. I also feel like this person doesn't feel like they have anyone that they can count on. Somebody, a companion, a loyal companion. But that's a lie, because they're up in their head about it. Their ego is giving them this whole blown story. And they have this opportunity. The lie is that they believe they cannot move forward. They cannot they cannot take a leap of faith and move forward, because there's too stuck in their lie, which is fear. So they believe that they are stuck in the position that they're in for whatever reason. Again, this could be you if you're listening to this reading. What we have here, though, is this is a problem. This is a lie. The lie is that they feel like they can't move forward. Okay, they can't take a leap of faith. They don't have a trusting, loyal companion. Oof. This is interesting energy coming out here. Again, what did I say? The lie is that they believe that they can't have a new beginning, okay? That they can't take a leap of faith. The Death card says something has ended, and it seems like the problem is that they're still holding on to the problem. And the lie is that they feel like they can't move forward. They're not willing to take that leap of faith, but something has ended. Something has ended, and a rebirth, a new beginning is trying to come in. But because of the problem, they can't see that the problem is the lie. That they need to take this leap of faith and allow themselves to have this rebirth. Yep, see? the lie is they're not accepting the opportunity. They are bored. They're feeling discontent with their life. The universe is like, here, we're giving you an opportunity. We are handing you an opportunity. And this, you or another person that you're viewing this video for, is totally turning their cheek, totally discontent with this offer, and just doesn't want to accept it because they are really actually in a very stubborn position here. All right, so the truth, the King of Wands. All right, so the truth could be that you could be viewing this video over a King of Wands, which is connected to, I believe, Leo. The truth is you have to be your own authority. You have to be your own leader. And the King of Wands is a leader. And the King of Wands advocates for himself. And by advocating for himself as a leader, he leads other people. Okay? Now this King of Wands, he looks a little stern, a little serious. And then we have the King of Cups. Maybe you may be dealing with two men. So far we have two people showing up. Ooh, three people showing up. Ooh, wow. We have three people showing up in the truth. So there may be three people involved in the truth. It could be you and two other people, or it could be really three other people, okay? Because we do have divine counterparts here, okay? We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have two people. And then we also have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here. So yes, you could be dealing with other people. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is a good business person, but also a good mother. This is somebody who is stable financially and generous and nurturing. The King of Cups energy is someone who is highly emotionally intelligent. So if you're listening to this and you're hearing things like generous, nurturing, highly emotionally intuitive, and your person's acting immature, like a jerk, the King of Wands can, both the King of Wands and, well, anybody can act like a jerk, to be honest. But if you're not, if your person, if you're guiding this reading on a different person, please know that those are their qualities. So if the qualities I'm speaking on are your qualities, and the reading is more for you and not about somebody else, okay? We do have somebody that could be a social worker here, and somebody who could be a lawyer, or even somebody in the military, okay? The King of Wands, like I said, is leader, okay? So but for me, let's go back to over here where the apathy is, the discontentment is. I feel like somebody really, the truth is that you or this other person needs to take inspired action, okay? Because the King of Wands is inspiring, he leads, and he's full of fire and energy, okay? So the truth is to get out of the problem, to leave the lie behind, you have to get to this place of truth, okay? Because the truth is, you may also be dealing with a control freak, okay? You could be dealing with a control freak. You could be dealing with somebody that doesn't know how to regulate their emotions, okay? And you could be dealing with somebody who is the opposite of nurturing and generous, okay? let's see what I want to see with the King of Wands here. Somebody may be suffering from a lot of headaches. One of the viewers here could be suffering from a lot of headaches. And if, you know, if you or the person here, you know, in this position, in the problem and the lie, and is not able to, you know, shift into more of a solution-based process, it could cause other sicknesses like maybe even a stroke, you know, which nobody wants to have a stroke, that's for sure. But yeah, so the truth is, you know, there is comfort in you stepping into your leadership, okay? If you're the one who's in your head in fear and feels like you can't get out of it for whatever reason that you feel that way, there, you know, the truth is that you have to be practical, okay? And through being practical, you can give yourself a little bit of nurturing, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who nurtures. The King of Cups is a social worker, a counselor. So maybe the truth is that you need to seek counseling, that you need to seek a social worker. You need to seek somebody that can comfort you and nurture you, so that you can get out of the problem and the lie. So the truth is that you may have to make take a leadership position and advocate for yourself and start looking for help, okay? You want to look for somebody that can help you learn how to regulate these emotions that could be causing you to be in this position. Now, if it's about somebody else, and that means that's the step that they need to take, okay? So let's see what the solution is. The solution is death. We got death twice. Okay, so the solution is death. Ouchies. The solution is to let something go, to let something die out, okay? Because there's a renewal, a rebirth that's trying to come in for you. So that's what I would really look on. I know it's hard, when, especially if you're holding on to this reading in to a connection with love, okay? I can see it being hard or difficult. Yeah, we have the High Priestess, but she's in reverse. Yep. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you have the High Priestess in reverse. So intuitively, somebody is not connecting to their intuition. What I do like about this is that with the 5 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, this is telling me that the solution is that either you end this, okay? You end this, you walk away from it, and intuitively, you may not want to listen to your intuition about this, but by doing so, you end the petty conflict, okay? You end the arguments because you stop putting into the energy, okay? You just decide, I'm going to let this die out, or your person does. And that is the solution, okay? Because this conflict doesn't, you know, could be work related. All this could be work related because of the Pentacles here, okay? And you could be having petty arguments with, a Pisces female. I'm sorry, yeah, a Pisces. It doesn't have to be a female. You could be having a conflict with a Pisces in your life, or you could be the Pisces, but this conflict is ending. with all these reversals. You're not putting your energy, you're not investing any of you're not planting any more seeds working on this anymore, whether it's work, a relationship, a friendship, you know, you're not working on this anymore, or somebody is not working on this anymore. But energetically, the right decision is to leave this behind, because the end of your reading is the 6 of Swords, but the solution is for you to move away from this, okay? Because you're moving into calmer waters, or your person's moving into calmer waters. And look at that card that's right next to it. Look at all these. Oh my goodness. Look at these cards. You're moving into, or they are moving into clarity. Okay, they're moving into success. You know, their vitality, energy levels are going to shift, because when you start off like this in this kind of condition, every day looks dark. Every day could even feel like death. But where you're heading is to happiness, to joy, because happiness is your birthright. There's some type of truth that's going to be revealed. You may not get this truth or this clarity or have this breakthrough until you move into calmer waters, but that's where you're heading. Some of you may be traveling somewhere, and maybe that's the solution, is that you have to travel somewhere or relocate, okay? And maybe that's one of the breakthroughs that you're going to have. All right, guys, so that is your monthly bullshit detector reading. Hopefully here in a couple of weeks, I'll be coming in with a bullshit detector in love, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to hit that like button, and if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and I would love it if you would leave a comment. Thank you so much.